playAFC defense fuels Pro Bowl win over NFC, 147. The AFC catches 3 interceptions and shuts out the NFC through 3 quarters to win the Pro Bowl 26-7. 147. The NFL Pro Bowl will never be confused with a serious game, but Sunday's installment took its playful nature to another level. There was an attempted no-look pass from Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, an NFC defense that included running back Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel Elliott and receiver Mike Evans on the field at the same time, an interception return that included 3 laterals, and a touchdown catch by Jaguars cornerback Ramsey. And there was the added drama of the NFC trying to avoid being the first team in Pro Bowl history to be shut out. They got off the hook when Falcons tight end Austin Hooper caught a 20-yard touchdown pass with 9:05 left in the game. The AFC rolled to a 26-7 victory, with New York Jets safety Jamal Adams winning defensive MVP and Mahomes earning offensive MVP honors. Here's a look at the scene and the action on Pro Bowl Sunday. Playth Pro Bowl trophy breaks when Jason Witten presents it to Patrick Mahomes and Jamal Adams, who are shocked. Mahomes: "It was awesome. Mahomes threw for 156 yards and a touchdown to win offensive MVP honors. It was awesome," said Mahomes, who completed 7 of 14 passes, including a 50-yarder to Los Angeles Chargers receiver Keenan Allen. "In this experience and have this honor to be in this game, it really is an honor. I was glad that I won it, but credit to my teammates, they made some plays for me." One of those teammates was fullback Anthony Sherman, who caught 3 passes for 92 yards and also ran for a 1-yard touchdown. Allen, 95 yards, was the only player for either team with more receiving yards than Sherman. Mahomes was hoping his Chiefs teammate would have won the award, which would have made Sherman the first fullback to win MVP honors since San Diego's Keith Lincoln in 1965. Read more. Play Mike Evans intercepts Deshaun Watson's pass, then the NFC attempts a series of laterals in the 4th quarter. Bucs wide receiver Mike Evans: "I'd be the tallest corner in the league for sure. I'm an athlete. I can play both sides of the ball. Not I used to play both sides of the ball. I can't no more. Hips aren't good enough. I don't have the stamina. All I do is what most corners in the NFL do: press, play outside, leverage and hold. That's what I did and it worked for me." Jenna Lane, ESPN staff writer 1H Aga: "The NFC may have lost the Pro Bowl, but they got an unlimited supply airheads courtesy of Alvin Kamara. I'm told the food table in the AFC locker room had fruit." Jenna Lane, ESPN staff writer 56 meters Aga: "Steelers WR Juju Smith-Schuster was limping considerably on the walk to the AFC bus and declined to comment on his left knee injury. He was wearing sweatpants and not bending his left leg as he walked. He suffered a knee contusion during the AFC's Pro Bowl victory." Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer 2H ago: "Play Deshaun Watson hits Jalen Ramsey on a slant with seconds remaining and he dunks the ball through the uprights." So far today the NFC has lined up Bucs WR Mike Evans, Cowboys RB Zeke Elliott, and RB Saquon Barkley on defense. Evans at DB, he has an interception, and Elliott and Barkley as pass rushers. Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer 3H Aga: "Through 3 quarters, the AFC has outgained the NFC 324-110, including a 282-69 edge in passing yards. AFC leads 20-0. There has never been a shutout in the series since the game went to an AFC versus NFC format in 1971. In fact, there has never been a shutout in any NFL All-Star game, beginning in 1939. Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer 3H ago: "And now WR Keenan Allen is questionable to return with a knee contusion. He and Steelers WR Juju Smith-Schuster both suffered same injury and are questionable, with AFC leading 17-0, not expecting either to return." Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer 4H ago: "Playth NFC avoids being shut out as Dak Prescott fires a 20-yard touchdown pass to Austin Hooper on 4th down. First play in the second half of the Pro Bowl, Mitch Trubisky intercepted by Chris Harris Jr. The intended target was Adam Thielen. AFC is straight dominating today. Jenna Lane, ESPN staff writer for the first half for the NFC in the Pro Bowl, trailing the AFC 17-0. There's never been a shutout in Pro Bowl history. They did manage to get down to the AFC 4-yard line on their first possession, but Kyle Juszczyk couldn't punch it in on 4th and 2. Jenna Lane, ESPN staff writer for Pittsburgh WR Juju Smith-Schuster is questionable to return with a knee contusion for the AFC. One thing you don't want to see at the Pro Bowl are injuries. The conditions today at Camping World Stadium are not ideal, either wet, windy and cold. Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer for playFC runs a trick play and it doesn't end well as Adam Thielen's deep pass is intercepted by Jamal Adams. Random Pro Bowl stat: since the NFC took a 20-3 lead into halftime of last year's game, the AFC has outscored the NFC 35-3 in 3+ quarters since. AFC leads this year's game 14-0 with 12:54 remaining in the first half at Camping World Stadium. Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer 5H Go Mahomes out here with no look sidearms in the Pro Bowl fire, via at the checkdownpick.twitter.com/Mickey3F, ESPN, at ESPN, January 27, 2019. During the Pro Bowl, the NFL is using a countdown clock so players on the field know how much time is left during a TV timeout. Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer 5H Go play Kyle Fuller steps in front of Andrew Luck's pass attempt to Juju Smith-Schuster for the interception. Play Patrick Mahomes finds Eric Ebron wide open for an 18-yard touchdown to put the AFC on the board first in the Pro Bowl. We have our first questionable decision at the Pro Bowl. NFC coach Jason Garrett opts to go for it on 4th and 2 at the AFC 4 and FB. Kyle Juszczyk stopped for no gain. AFC leads 7-0 on Eric Ebron's 18-yard TD catch from Patrick Mahomes. Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer 5H Go. Yeah, they even boo the Patriots mascot at the Pro Bowl. Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer 5H Go. We'll see how much this happens today in an absolutely loaded NFC backfield. Jenna Lane, ESPN staff writer 6H Patrick Peterson is taking literally every autograph request outside the NFC locker room. He even signed a woman's beer. Jenna Lane, ESPN staff writer 6H Jaguars CB Jalen Ramsey called Chargers' Derwin James his brother this week. They've been around each other in the field throughout the week. Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer 6H that's a lot of green across the Orlando area. Even worse news, it's supposed to stay that way during the Pro Bowl and into Sunday night. Temperature not forecast to get past 55 degrees, either. Second year in a row for bad weather at the game. Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer 8H Go. AFC players arrive at Camping World Stadium in less than ideal conditions. Jim Kelly is pumped up, though. Michael Duraco, ESPN staff writer 7H Go. To help make this website better, to improve and personalize your experience and for advertising purposes, are you happy to accept cookies and other technologies? More info here. Cookie choice.